Actually, something that Sam's going to bring us in a little bit. This on the troubling side, we're looking at the beach in Amagansett off Long Island here. Many of the waterways we have to swim in are now dirty. So Sam has science this morning, something so simple yet effective to help clean up the beach, hopefully getting started this Memorial Day. Well, we all know that this weekend marks the unofficial start to summer, and for many of us, summer means going to the beach. But here's something I certainly didn't know, the sobering fact that the Environmental Protection Agency says 45% of our coastal waterways are unsafe for swimming and fishing. But here's the good news. There is a potential solution. Sam has a look for us at what beachfront communities are doing across the country to help clean up. Thank you for being out there for us, Sam. I appreciate the dedication.
You know, Chris, it's a tough job. Somebody has to be here. But when you think about it, all the oil, all the trash, all the chemicals that are in your towns wash down those, I call them sewer systems, sewage systems, drainage systems, right into the water that we all swim in. So is there a way, and we all see those water quality reports that come out and say certain beaches closed due to unhealthful water for swimming. Is there a way to protect the beach? Well, there might be, and it could be using a sponge.
Sparkling waters and pristine shores, they are a big part of our summer fun. But keeping the water clean for your family to swim in is becoming a tough task for shore towns. Latest records show over 25,000 beach closures in 2006, many due to polluted water. That's the highest number in nearly 2 decades.
Every 8 months, the equivalent of the Exxon Valdez is dumped down our storm drain system into our coastal waters.
All of this urban slobber, this toxic brew, it ends up down here.
Tom Leary knows how hard it is to keep these waters clean. That's his job in Long Beach, California. Here, the city meets the Pacific Ocean at the mouths of the San Gabriel and the Los Angeles rivers. Tom calls them the super highways of trash.
We end up each year with 4,500 tons, that's tons, of trash, debris, and green waste.
Much of it floating right down the LA River, especially after a rainstorm. Its concrete-covered banks make it a water slide for the waste of the millions of people it passes on its 51-mile journey downstream.
We're the end of the pipe. So everybody else, if anybody upstream is not acting responsibly or not doing their job, that effect is going to wind up on our beach.
To keep its 11 miles of beachfront clean, the city employs special weapons like this river boom and harbor cleanup boats and a new device called the Smart Sponge.
The Smart Sponge is very similar to the sponge that you find in your kitchen. The only difference being is this has a property that allows it to remove oil from running water as well as kill bacteria on contact.
2,000 sponges have been placed in city storm drains since 2004, neutralizing dangerous chemicals and catching debris before they have a chance to hit the ocean. Tests show a drastic improvement in water quality, a 97% bacterial kill rate.
It is a last line of defense to protect the environment.
The success has prompted other communities to use the Smart Sponges. It's even used by some airports and marinas. But however promising they may be, the sponges alone can't keep all of our beaches clean.
There is no silver bullet, there's no golden ticket to solve our stormwater problems. What we really need to do is we really need to educate people to not litter, to not dump used motor oil down the storm drains, to pick up after their pets, to not overwater their lawns. But where those education efforts fail, we have to look at technologies to protect our local waterways.
Think about it, that water all has to go somewhere. Now, Sal and Mike are here with AbTech, and we're going to show you quickly how this works. In that tube, we've got a little oil and water. We're going to shake that up just a little bit for me, sir. And then we're going to pour it into the Smart Sponge, and you're going to see how it traps it. Get a close-up view there. Turn your hand just a little bit toward the camera there. All right. Now, draining right out of here, Chris, is just completely clear water. This material traps even all that dark oil. You can see just how it's trapped right there. Let me just turn you just a little bit. And that's exactly the plan here. If they squeeze this stuff into those areas before that water leaves those urban environments and gets into where we're all going to swim, you can have clean water. It's a great idea. It's a great idea.
It is. It's great. I mean, you can see by what's left, it's crystal clear water. Now, I mean, we don't claim to make drinking water, but you can see how nice and clear that is.
It can take one person to install this thing. Every community could do it.
Yeah, it takes about 5 minutes to do.
Okay.
So it's a very simple retrofit. There's no construction involved. It's simply just dropping it into a pre-existing catch basins.
Because that material can be squeezed into whatever catch system you have in whatever town you have.
We can manipulate this and make it fit any kind of stormwater system that existed.
All right. Sal, thank you so much for coming. Mike, we appreciate the demo. So, Chris, that's the plan. That's at least one idea.
That is a great idea. That was a really impressive demonstration, too. Sam, thanks for bringing that to us. Appreciate it.